Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio. This is Power 365 Radio. Get ready to experience dynamic energy and professionalism. At Power 365 Radio, we pride ourselves on being your go-to source for authentic news and insight. Be it breaking news, thought-provoking discussions, we are your number one online radio station in Southwest Nigeria. We are dedicated to delivering top-notch content that keeps you informed, entertained, and engaged. Stay connected on Power 365 Radio by following us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your source for news and insight.
Alright, happy weekend, fellas and lovers of Power 365 FM. Once again, we're live in the studio of Power 365 FM this Saturday morning, the 19th of October, to give you the latest sport gist around the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, well, it's a pity and it's so sad that I was not in the studio last week. Well, the body needs to rest and the soul needs, to sip something hot. That was the reason I wasn't around last weekend. Last week Saturday, that was on the 12th of October. But you see, this weekend, I'm around, much more around. And I promise you, from this moment to whenever, we're going to be doing the show together, talking about weekend sport. Once again, my name is James Oluwadurotimiaremu. Yeah, you know how we do it every weekend. It's going to be another time. It's not going to be a different dimension rather this weekend, because we will be starting with the English Premier League football. Then from there, we talk about other league football across the top 5 European leagues. Then from there, we talk about MPL4. We talk about Nigeria football. We talk about other sports. I will call it a day. We'll have less than 28 minutes to spend on the show today, and I promise you it's going to be a fantastic one on the show. All right, quickly, let's start with the fixtures that will be coming that will be coming up today. Last weekend we were on international break. International break, in that the club football last weekend, and some people said, oh, it was a boring weekend because we were unable to see our favorite player in actions. But I promise you, this weekend, all your favorite players will be back to us that are on fantasy, those that are involved in FPL, Fantasy Premier League. Hope you saw those players that are not doing well and you've brought in another player. Okay, this weekend is going to be great. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's not forget, next tomorrow, to that game, we'll talk about everything. Every weekend like this, every Saturday like this, I will, I like just for games to watch out for. And before the international break, the last match day before the international break, we talk about Arsenal versus which team was that? Was it Leicester City or Southampton? And there was almost a drama in that game, but never. Sorry, sadly, Southampton used one goal, to get three. Buying one get three free. That was what happened in that game. But other games we saw some funny result as well. But that's bygone. By the way, let's talk about this weekend. Well, number one game that I will be touchlighting is Tottenham versus West Ham United. Please, I would like you to share this video, share this program. Okay, record this program, record this video, and share it afterwards. Like I said earlier, Tottenham versus West Ham United. The talk kicks off at the Tottenham Hotspur this weekend. The last time out, Ange Postecoglou men gave up a 2-goal lead to lose 3-2 at Brighton. The Australian manager was filming at full time and demanded a response from his players. Saturday's early kickoff, they will be at home against West Ham, who are beginning to find form and pose a threat of this London derby. That's it for the London derby. Another game you might find funny result is Manchester United versus Brentford. Alright, Eric Ten Hag seems like a man that is one game away from being sacked. No doubt, the visit of Brentford this weekend will prove to be yet another test for United. Have only won twice at Old Trafford. Thomas Frank's men are now also building a reputation for scoring in blink after kickoff. So the Red Devils have to be very alive. Okay, let's talk about Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester City. I know you guys are surprised that Wolverhampton Wanderers backward to Manchester City. Well. Kevin De Bruyne, KDB, is back in training. I don't know if he will be in action today. Guardiola's men tomorrow, I beg your pardon. Guardiola's men will go top of the table if they win at Wolverhampton, the Molineux Stadium, before Liverpool play Chelsea. It will not be as straightforward as it sounds. Last season, City suffered their first defeat of the season at the Molineux. And without Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri, Wolverhampton will be looking to repeat that and begin to climb off the bottom. Like I said, off the bottom rather, a climb off the bottom, because right now, Wolverhampton Wanderers, they are not doing well. As I speak to you, Wolverhampton Wanderers are among the bottom teams in the English Premier League, because currently they are 20th position with just 1 point. So far so good. They've played 7 games, draw 1 and lost the remaining. Could have thought Wolverhampton Wanderers will be at the bottom table this season, with Crystal Palace 80th position. Well, like I said earlier, De Bruyne is back in action. He's back in the training ground. Bournemouth versus Arsenal at the Vitality Stadium. One of Saturday's 3 p.m. kickoffs. We see Arsenal. That game is due to happen 5:30, not 3 p.m. rather. Alright, one of Saudi's kickoff games, we see Arsenal travel to Bournemouth Vitality Stadium as they look to maintain their fine start of this campaign. Mikel Arteta's men are notoriously a hard nut to crack away from home, but the hosts are very dangerous side to take advantage of injuries. Key players for the Gunners, the likes of Alexander Chichenko, and Timber, and White still on the sideline. Bukayo Saka should play, like I said, should play. I'm talking about Gabriel Martinelli, should also play, but the reason he did not train yesterday was the fact that he came in yesterday and it's not advisable to see him in action. Alright, it's the English football, ladies and gentlemen, on Weekend Sport R with James Oluwaduro Timi Arem. Comes up every day from 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. a.m. rather. 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Alright, those are the 4 games. Should be expecting to see drama over this weekend. Okay, before I give you the full fixture of what's going to go down this weekend, the English Premier League, let's talk about news regarding the English football. Alright, Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca said Kopama will not solve all their problems. Speaking ahead of their Premier League trip to Liverpool, Maresca said it was wrong to put all the pressure on Palmer, cut on other players in the squad. Step up ahead of a very long season. According to him, if we think that Palmer is going to solve all our problems, it's a big mistake. We put all the pressure on his shoulders, and that's very wrong. We have many players that are doing well. It's not just about Cole, it's about the squad. That was according to Chelsea manager, talking about Enzo Maresca. He says presently now Chelsea sit fourth in the league, and Palmer has been key player to their fine start, scoring 6 goals. Scoring 6 goals in 7 games isn't that interesting. Okay. Alright, let's talk about Fulham. Fulham manager Marco Silva has something to say. Fulham manager Marco Silva has hit out at Libyan authorities for the inhuman treatment of Alexander Iwobi, Kavi Bassi, and their Super Eagles teammate during the international break in October. Iwobi, Bassi, and their Super Eagles teammate traveled to Libya for a 2025 Africa Cup of Nations AFCON qualifier match that was due to hold in Benghazi last Tuesday. However, the players' flight was diverted to a smaller airport, Al Abrak, which was meant for Hajj and Umrah services, and they were held hostage for 18 hours without food, water, and internet. Speaking about that, speaking about what Iwobi and Bassi went through in Libya ahead of Fulham's Premier League tie, Aston Villa on Saturday. With Aston Villa today, Silva told reporters, he said it's another example of mixed feelings and balance, because when the players go to their national teams to play for their country, to be proud of that moment, we all expect firstly that they come in healthy to play the next match for us. Secondly, that they can perform at a good level to help them and to keep their fitness, their momentum as well. And for sure, it was not that kind of moment for Kavi Bassi and Alexander Iwobi, and in fact all their Super Eagles teammates, to enjoy for sure at Libya. It's not something professional. It's not something normal. It's something that should be. It's not something that should be involved in football. To be honest, according to Marco Silva, I said they are back again with us. The first 2 days were tough for them to recover from everything, but they are again Okay, they are going to be ready for Aston Villa clash for sure. That was according to Marco Silva, West Ham, Fulham coach.
It's a go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go, go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go, it's a go, go.
All right, away from the Craven Cottage, let's talk about another news regarding the APL. Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag has claimed that the Premier League club decision to rip up Sir Alex Ferguson's £2 million a year contract, £2 million a year contract will have an impact. Ferguson is set to miss out this clash with Brentford at Old Trafford. It is the first game since the squad was informed by co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe that this will be his last season as an ambassador for United. 82-year-old has a prior engagement, but it remains to be seen how often he returns to the club where he won 38 trophies over 26 years. Then asked, the club's decision said, of course, it has an impact on us. Sir Alex Ferguson, Manchester United, Belt United to wherever the club is now. It impacts us. But on the other side, we know, Sir Alex knows what he wants. He wants to see a winning Manchester United. And I'm sure he is always available for advice. We're still talking about Eric Ten Hag. Well, Manchester United manager Eric Ten Hag has accused the media of making up fairy tales and lies about the future. Eric Ten Hag went into the international break under huge pressure after a run of 5 games without a win, which included the Emperor's defeat by Tottenham. Former England midfielder Jamie Redknapp told Sky Sport after the Spurs loss that he felt Ten Hag was out of his depth. With Manchester United 14th on the Premier League table, many felt the 54-year-old will be dismissed during the international break, particularly as members of the Glazer family attended a pre-planned United board meeting